Okay, we're back on the SportsMax zone and time to talk some football now. The inaugural Jamaica Premier League will kick off this Saturday, that is the 26th of June, and the action will be live on your home of champions. A lot of matches over the weekend, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. Arnett Gardens against UWI, Cavalier, Humberland. Those are the Saturday matches. But then on Sunday, Mount Pleasant against former champions Tivoli Gardens. The reigning champions Portmore United against Dunbeholden. Veer, who were bottom of the table when the tournament was aborted last year. They're up against Malines, Waterhouse, ex-champions themselves, against Harbourview in a battle of former champions, because Waterhouse and Harbourview have both been title winners in the past. All games in round one. One will be played at the UWI JFF Captain Horace Burrell Centre of Excellence. And as we continue our build-up to the start of the action, we hear today from Peter Gold, the owner of the Mount Pleasant Football Club.
It's been tough, really tough. I mean, I've tried to look after everybody. I think we've been the best club. You know, you see the spirits of the players. You know, we've kept all the guys together. Trying to keep a bond of spirit. And hopefully that will, it will reap reward in the new season. The management have been top class. I think everyone's just committed. Everyone who's come onto the Mount Pleasant team, management, no one has walked away. And so, I think everyone believes there's a future.
Yeah, that's Peter Gold, owner of the Mount Pleasant Football Club, and like him, the head coach of Veer United, Donovan Ducky, is also eagerly awaiting the start of the new Jamaica Premier League.
Well, it's an awesome feeling to be back doing the things that you love. You also understand that the pandemic has created a lot of depression and put us in a particular state of mind, so I'm definitely happy to be back. Probably I have to say, unfortunately, we weren't so fortunate to have a full pre-season. It's a new normal, and we understand that, the minimum 6 week allotted that we normally use for pre-season is not the normal way again, especially in this situation. So we made some adjustment. It's only 2 weeks since we have been preparing, but the key things is what we have to do is itemize the things that we want to work on. So the most important thing is to try to lay a solid foundation for core strength and chunk stability. We are doing some agility work, we are doing some endurance work. Then later on, the games in itself will have to be even a part of the preseason for technical and tactical.
Okay, so both ends of the table when the season was aborted in March last year being represented there, because Mount Pleasant were just 1 point off the lead and Veer were bottom of the table and set to be relegated. But both men, Mariah, look to be very, very happy that football will restart after 14 months, and albeit with not as much preparation as they would have wanted, but happy to get the ball rolling again.
Definitely, and Lance, even I myself, very excited to see the SportsMax truck roll out as well. Excited to see football being played in Jamaica, and I know we would have a massive part to play in covering and bringing all the action to our viewers. I know it's going to be very different. There are some earlier start times. I saw some interviews from players, talking about it'll be a bit different. The trek into Kingston, getting up a bit earlier and the preparation and whatnot. But I also know that these athletes, especially because they love what they do, they're going to be willing to, make that sacrifice and come out and give us the best show, put on the best show that they can, do their best. And of course, be very grateful that they can once more do what they love. Yeah, and to be praiseworthy of the praiseworthy situation that exists at Mount Pleasant, they have a sort of a center of excellence there with young 12, 13-year-olds in school and training with football. And because of their setup there in St. Anne, they would, I think, have been less affected negatively by the COVID-19 shutdown of the football. So I think they're probably closer to, being ready for the league against the situation with many of the other teams
There has Donovan Ducky. We just saw him there speaking very eloquently about his team's preparation. And he does have a track record, Ducky, of bringing teams from lower in the standings up to be challenging. He's never won the title, but he went very close with Humberland. He went very close with Waterhouse as well, losing on penalties a few years ago in the final to Portmore. So he knows what it takes to get teams ready for top flight football in Jamaica, and we wish Veer all the best, because they were going to be relegated last year if the tournament had come to its logical end.
And Lance, of course, Mount Pleasant, they would feel it deep down in their gut and heart that they were sort of had done in the manner in which the tournament was halted because of COVID-19, the 2019-2020 season. So they are going to be coming out all guns blazing and, of course, ensure that they seal the deal this time, because there would be some sort of ego. I mean, you're leading, and then all of a sudden this pandemic comes out of nowhere and takes away, what was rightfully yours based on performance. So I see them, putting up a great threat to the rest of the teams.
The season before that, they were right through to the playoffs and into the semis, Mount Pleasant, and they were poised for a good run at the championship last year. Many football fans felt that Mount Pleasant would have been champions last year, even though the fans at Waterhouse would have something to say about that, because it was a huge tussle between those two at the top of the table. But really great to have football restarting. We understand that UWI has some issues going in, so over the next couple of days we will hear more about that. But the season will kick off this weekend, and all of the action will be on the home of champions. We go to break now with the daily feature, looking ahead to the Tokyo Olympic Games starting the 23rd of July, the Olympic Corner.
Major regions in Japan, including Tokyo and Osaka, lifted a state of emergency on Tuesday, switching to priority measures, including contagion prevention, that are less severe. Tokyo, Osaka, and other 10 regions will take key measures to curb the spread until July 11. The rescheduled games are set to go underway on July 23. That's it for today's Olympic Corner. Remember to watch the SportsMax Zone for your daily Olympic updates.